How's it going, everybody?
Gang,
Thanks for tuning
gang.
in. What's up? Welcome to Gear and Beer. We're here. It's Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling good on Wednesday. Johnny Rock's already got it. We're feeling
Already
good.
got it. Feeling good, boys. Feeling good.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the hype going while Derek's not here, because we know Derek's feeling good at the lake somewhere.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Far
Far
out,
out. Man, since I've discovered the reverse delay patch on that, it's just kind of been a staple for like, I don't know, just that type of stuff, just like the ambient kind of thing. Just has such, yeah, that just with like the decay reverb is kind of hard to not just sit and vibe out to for a while. Yeah, how's it going, everybody? Stinger the same time as the intro music, yeah, 100%.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's funny. I recently learned that that's what stinger meant. Facebook user. So I will say off the hop, if you're watching from Facebook or from the Rev community group, your name is going to appear as Facebook user, and I won't actually see who you are. So if you do want us to know who you are, you can remain anonymous and roast us. That's totally fine.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Luke is used to it. But you can go to our YouTube and we'll be able to see. Derek on holidays, he's been working real hard, so he's taken some time off with the family, which is great. We have some sort
The
of
next best thing.
We have the same genetic pool here,
Rich.
to some degree.
It's Rich.
Yeah. Hey, from Australia. What's up, Jeff? How's it going? Rich
Thanks.
from Winnipeg. Nice.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, Rich.
everybody.
Yeah, always nice to see some local people here. That's great. Who else we got here? Matthew. I feel like I would.
So Robbie.
Robbie's
Roberto.
here. Poo Ninja's here, obviously.
Yeah, classic.
Poo Ninja. I feel like he's just like permanently logged into the internet.
Yeah,
And then when
every single music-related YouTube video, I always see him commenting.
Poo Ninja.
I'm like, what the heck?
It's the best, man. I
He's
love
a
it.
legend.
Such a good dude. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Anonymous, you say,
Yes.
oh no. Oh no. See, I
Yes.
can't tell if that's actually Rich just trolling me still, because I can't tell who it is, or if it's actually a different person.
Well, now there's no capitals on it, so.
Oh, different typography. That's good. You could be a detective.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
could be an
good hint right there.
internet sleuth.
Shears from Wisconsin. Actually,
Cheers.
so funny about Shears. We might be cutting Luke's,
yeah,
Luke's hair,
true.
but
Gang, baby.
we'll get to that. Shears from Wisconsin. Are you going to send us some clippers to do it?
It's
That'd be
okay,
the best.
guys. I have clippers.
Nice. Yeah, I have the trimmers. I remember during COVID when I couldn't go get haircuts, I bought like a set of trimmers, and then my wife was doing it for a while, and she actually did a really good job considering
Bring
she's
her
never
in.
been a hairdresser. Yeah, we'll
I
get
want the best opportunity.
get Danielle. to come in and
I'll
cut your hair.
get my sister to come in.
You don't trust us, Luke? Come on.
No. my
Oh, do you know
sister-
Derek's doing it?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
Is true, actually.
You know what's gonna happen.
Shoot. All Manny really wanted to do it. So.
Matthew says we're in Wisconsin. Nice. I always like going through Wisconsin, honestly. Like it has
Yeah.
a similar vibe to where we live, and there's good cheese, and there's Wisconsin Dells. I remember as a kid that was a cool spot.
Robbie.
Robbie, it's me. I'm the anonymous Facebook user. Nice. Well, thanks for joining, guys. Yeah, as we always start off the way, but smash that like button and give us a share. We always want to get some more friends in here because more friends is more fun, and that definitely helps us get more friends in here. We're always trying to. We got the regulars that come in, but we're always looking for some new friends too, because we're musicians, so we don't have a lot of friends.
That's true.
That's how it goes.
This is very true, actually.
Yeah.
What are we all drinking?
Yeah. Oh, there's the community group. Thank you, Robbie.
Thanks,
Robbie's on
Robert.
it. Yeah. RevAmp's community, always posting in there. Join the Rev group, not just for Rev users, but just for music lovers. We're always talking about other gear. People are posting their rigs in there, posting their guitars in there. It's a very friendly place, honestly, I would say, compared to some forums and places that I've been on. It's very welcoming. It's very nice. Everyone's super chill. Yeah, just a great place to hang out if you got any questions. Dan, good morning. Do you just wake up or
Good
what?
morning, Dan. Yeah, I saw he commented, I'm awake.
That's awesome.
Jeremy, yes, I will use the suck cut from Wayne's World.
Nice.
That's such a good movie.
So,
I feel like that would hurt a lot.
wait, what is that?
It's like
I haven't watched Wayne's
the
World in
like
years.
vacuum thing
Oh, yeah.
that like goes on their head.
Yeah, don't roast me because I asked about Wayne's World and I also got roasted for not knowing Top Gun.
Oh, that's okay.
But guess what? I watched the new Top Gun movie on a plane and
Yeah,
it was
it's
actually real sick. It was very sick.
It's very good.
It made me kind of want. I always wanted to fly in one of those things, dude. But like watching people's faces just
No.
get peeled back from G-force, I was like,
I
what?
could
That's
never
the
do that.
that's the rush I need, dude. But it's morning somewhere. That's true, actually. So
Australia,
Good evening.
maybe?
Good morning. No. I don't think Dan's in the States or Canada. I
No,
think Dan's Canadian.
somebody's, I forget who it was, but somebody's here from, Jeff. Jeff is here from Australia.
Earth Rider Brewing out of Superior, Wisconsin. That sounds cool. Wisconsin, so I guess they're local to you. Earth Rider is a cool name. I
Is
like
it
that.
cheese beer?
It's the dairy lager.
Actually, there is Oh no, never mind. That's completely different.
What?
I was getting.
What?
How long does the captain rock the mullet? Hopefully, just otherwise. You know what? No. I was the one that.
Yeah, his hair grows back in a day. Actually,
It's true.
it'd be sick.
No, I'll keep it for a stream.
Right, for a year is what we said, right?
No.
Yeah, I think a year.
10:37.
10:37 a.m. Nice. You guys are in the future.
I'll keep it. Oh yeah. What the heck?
Whoa.
Whoa, dude. No, I'll keep it for a stream, and then if it looks bad, then I'll cut it off. But if it looks good, I'll just keep it.
Oh, Rich is here. We can see him now. What's up, man? So now if I see Facebook user, I'll know it's either you trolling me on 2 different sources or it is actually someone else, and I can just assume that that's who it is.
I think if you're in the Rev community group, you can like sign in as your name, or like you
I
do
think
a
you
thing,
can
and
set
then
like
it tells
yeah.
your name.
Cool.
But I don't know.
That's awesome.
Anyways, the thing that I said was the same, but actually wasn't the same. Was there's this birthday cake beer from somewhere here in Winnipeg. I forget where it is, but they have milk sugar in it, which is not
Okay.
milk.
I had oh man, I think it was like a kettle sour or something that was supposed to have milk in it. It might have been, I don't know, it might have been, I think it was from Good Neighbor.
Oh yeah,
Which is pretty. I like Good Neighbor a lot. I
good.
got into them from going to. There's a place in Winnipeg called The Beer. It's like an outdoor beer garden. They've got like music and
gang.
kind of like food stands and stuff like that. Good Neighbor has like a little. It's kind of like a storage container that's been turned into like a pop-up bar. And yeah, they're great. Lots of good breweries around here. Yeah, everyone, let us know what you're
Muds.
drinking tonight. We're always looking. You know, we got the banquets
know.
here. We got the banquets here.
Both
We're
of
always
us.
looking for some nice local brews to
Ripping
try
the-
out.
Ripping the banquets. I already ran out of the
This is
PBR.
this is local to Golden, Colorado. So there you go. Yeah, we ran out of the good ones, and we still have a lot of the leftover Country Fest beers because they always seem to overstock. So it's a lot of banquets, a lot of Molson, a lot of trash. But
Although I had Molson for the first time and I hate it.
I've never liked Molson. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a proud thing for us. Definitely not. But
No.
but yeah, let us know if you guys have any cool breweries that you think we should check out. Please let us know because we're always looking for some new stuff to try on here. The last guys that sent us some beers was Torchlight Brewing again.
Man, they're great.
And they're always good. Every time Craig sends us a pack,
yeah.
it's the best. Big shout out to Craig Swenson from Torchlight Brewing.
Sleeman's.
Collective Arts Stronger Than Coffee Maple Syrup Porter. Is that real, or did you just make that up to troll us, Dave? Because that sounds super sweet.
Yeah, I'd be into that.
Literally sweet. That sounds awesome. Robbie, in the middle of a move, so here's at my new place. Oh, cool, man. You still staying in Peterborough? Just into a new spot?
Or did you get out?
or did you escape? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Garrett, what's up, dude? Thanks a lot for posting. So Garrett Sodrowski, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but Garrett's been posting a ton of videos recently. He just got a G20. You guys should definitely check out Garrett's Instagram page. Lots of great playing, lots of great content, great tones. Thanks a lot for tuning in, dude. Really appreciate it.
There's a beer fest going on August 12th.
On Provenche.
Oh,
Cool. That sounds fun. Let's do that.
if that's a Wednesday, mobile stream.
That's a weekend. It's the 11th, I remember, and it's also my mom's birthday.
Hey, everyone go out to Sam's show.
It's not.
Where is it?
It's not in Winnipeg.
Where is it? Not everybody here's from Winnipeg.
Boots and Hearts, actually, with Dallas. So it's in. Oh man,
Alberta?
what's the town? No, it's in Toronto or outside of Toronto.
Just in
Peterborough?
Ontario somewhere, yeah.
It's like kind of. Is it around Barrie?
I think so.
Like kind of north of Toronto.
I don't remember.
I don't know exactly where it is.
It's been a while since I've been there.
Still
Yeah.
in P dot.
No, Garrett, no problem, man. We really appreciate all the content. Love my G20. Can't wait for a generator. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, the G20 is. It's funny. I haven't sat down with one in a while. I'm using one today. We're going to go over how the pre-post function works and all of that fun stuff, which is something that is on our alpha amps. And we get a lot of questions about it, and I feel like there's a long-winded answer and there's a short-winded answer. And often I just tell people it's like it allows for tube emulation, and there's like, what is that? So we're going to dive into some of the two-note software today and try some of that. Just north of Barrie. Thanks,
Cool.
George. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I'm there with Dallas Smith this year. So if anyone's in the area and is going to Boots and Hearts, let me know.
He puts on a good show.
Dallas does, and
I've
Boots
seen it.
Boots is a good festival too, man. Like we've done a lot of festivals that are a little hectic, but Boots is always great. Like really good vibes, lots of fun. Everyone's there definitely to party. So
Nice.
yeah, 100%. Wilson Rivers beers is the only way to enjoy. Dude, we have some of those in the fridge, I think,
Do we?
from Country Fest. Yeah, I saw them in there.
Can we get a fact check on that, please, my good
Man,
sir?
he's gonna fact check me to see if
The
we
612 is amazing. Yeah, it is. It's
dude.
loud.
Yeah.
I like how we both just touched it. We're
Yeah,
like,
you can just feel the
Yep.
feel the mass here.
Yep. Also, we got Dorian here helping us out.
What's
Oh,
going
there
on,
he
buddy?
is.
The stupid
he
T-shirt I
speaks.
made earlier, I pulled a Luke, pressing the graphic too much to the right.
Okay.
Pulling a Luke just means making a mistake.
Calm down. That T-shirt that you made, did you see my sad reaction I was trying to find a dislike button, but I couldn't find it, so I just did a sad one. So it was
Sad
like
reacts.
little crying Facebook emoji.
Sad reacts only.
Um,
Dave says my friend's band opened for Foo Fighters.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's sick, man. That would be a great gig. I saw them at Bonnaroo, and I gotta say, man, Josh Freese is an alien drummer.
Yeah, he's so good.
Holy crap, he was good, man. Like, obviously they put on a great show, but that guy, 10,000% stole the show. Oh, I was right?
It's not. It's just the Molson Canadian.
Oh, screw that.
I've never had these before.
You don't want to.
Yeah, I do. I'll try one after.
Okay.
You know who else puts on a really good show?
Mm.
Fleet Foxes.
Did you see them at Folk Fest?
Yeah.
Nice. So,
Dang, they were
anyone
good.
here from Winnipeg? Did you go to the Winnipeg Folk Fest this year? I unfortunately had to miss out because I had gigs this weekend, but my wife went and she said it was great.
It was real good.
And there was a lot of local artists playing this year as well. Like Field Guide was playing, Chris Ulrich was playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chris Ulrich
Yep.
was playing. He was good.
Chris is great. Yeah, he used to play for Dallas, and then he decided to go do the solo thing, and he's been crushing it.
Absolutely.
Since. His
He
new
has-
songs are great.
And he has a cool Dan Electro too.
It's the baritone.
Yeah.
I've worked on that thing before. Yeah, it's a cool guitar.
I love Dan Electro.
Yeah. Yeah. The 612s are cool. So kind of cool. We had the Counterparts guys here yesterday. If anyone's into Counterparts, they're one of my favorite bands. We saw them last night, and man, they just crushed. It was so good. But they came in right away and were like, "Oh, that's what That Kid has," and we're like, "Yeah, that's the only reason they exist."
Yeah, exactly.
Because Jeremy came in and was like, "So 612, you can make it bigger?" We're just like, we could if you want it." And it's funny because like we thought that no one would care about it, and as soon as we made them for Comeback Kid, everybody was like, "Oh,
I need
612."
them. I need them.
And it's like, man, you want to lug these things around? Comeback Kid got road cases for them, and they're literally bigger than the Ampeg 810s now on wheels, which is wild. But they sound great, man. Like, it's hard to beat plugging in them. So I think we're gonna build a couple for the Counterparts guys, which would be really sick because we love those dudes. And they were super nice, man. Jesse and Tyler came by and tried some gear out, and then got us to the show. Like Moss to Flames opened, they were also super sick.
I heard they were really good.
I don't think I've ever heard a easier low end in a mix than those guys. It literally was like, from the second it kicked, it's just like, whoa. It's like physically just shakes you.
feeling it. Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Okay, that's
Dude,
cool.
Fleet Foxes at the Ryman would be insane.
Yeah, no kidding.
Lots of good shows coming up. Hailstorm on Monday. Yeah, totally, man. And
They're coming here?
Who's here tonight? Someone's here tonight.
Wage War is here
Wage
tonight.
War is here. Yeah, totally. Another band of that kind of like Moss to Flames kind of niche. Yeah, for sure. Kind of like the, I don't even know what I'd call it. Kind of like alt metalcore, like pop kind of thing. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's hot right now, and those bands are both crushing it.
Counterparts the best thing to come out of Ontario, hands down. I don't know, man. Have you heard of Nickel?
Nickelback's from BC or Alberta.
Oh, I thought they were from Ontario.
No, Nickelback's from Alberta, dude. They're
dang
from
it.
Hannah, Alberta. That's what it is. Yeah.
Dang it.
Robbie, I got to agree for heavy bands or hardcore bands, like they just kind of tick all the boxes for me. Like it's heavy, it's super melodic, really great lyrics, presence, like all of it. It just hits you.
I found out a few days ago that Whispers of Your Death is actually about his cat.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And he like talked about it during the show.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
was like, "Whoa, this is sick."
Yeah. Do you see the music video for it?
No, I haven't.
The music video is literally his cat chilling on the couch.
Oh, well, okay, that explains it.
It's awesome.
I thought it was some like cool secret thing, but no.
No.
Cody, no, we haven't gotten a mullet yet.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a
Okay,
second.
no.
'Cause we haven't explained it
here's
yet.
the deal. We got some friends in here now. I see the viewer count climbing. So
Gang, smash
here's
the
the
like,
deal.
boys.
We talked about this as a joke, but we're actually going to do it. If anyone during the stream, and we're offering 10% off on new stock and demo stock, and I saw Sam Aiken, you were in here, and I know you were asking me about that before.
Don't do it.
If anybody buys a Generator 120 on this stream, next week on the stream, we will be shaving Luke's hair into a mullet.
Theo Vaughn mullet.
There's
might
the
I add.
QR code right there. We're going to be doing 10% off for anyone who wants to buy a demo or a new Generator 120. There's a couple demos that are listed on the website. There's 100p. Any of the Pro Series amps, not just the 120.
Whoa.
That's what it is.
Okay, sure.
No.
I said a 120 originally.
Let's
Dorian was there. He was there when I pitched the idea.
Yeah, but whatever. We're going.
Dorian,
we're doing,
back me up, bud.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm deciding now.
Dang it.
I'm captain now.
Okay, well, you're also getting a mullet with me.
No, I'm not. My
Yes,
hair's
you
not.
are.
Dude, I don't have anything in the back, bro.
Well, it'll grow back.
Yeah, but there's nothing to cut now.
Grow into it. We're not cutting the back of my hair. We're just cutting the sides.
No, I
and the
know,
front.
but I can't have a mullet if I don't have long hair in the back.
But it'll grow. It'll grow into it, dude.
Just mow
Anyways,
the top
there's the
off,
QR.
man.
If anyone purchases a generator, full-size generator tonight, including the demo stock,
4 people have scanned.
you'll get 10%
Oh,
off.
yeah,
We
man.
will shave Luke's hair into a mullet on the
Yeah, we
stream
will.
next week. What's the promo code?
Luke's. Oh, actually, I'll check it.
Find
I think it
Luke,
is.
Your beer fell over, bud.
Oh, it's empty. It's
Oh,
fine.
well, that's fine.
Let me
Find the promo code. There's a promo code. Hold up. Make sure you get the promo code.
I will find it. Give me one
Yeah,
second.
Luke's Flow something.
It's like Luke's Flow likes to party.
Luke's Flow likes to party.
Hold
That's
on,
what it is.
hold on.
That's the promo code.
Yes, Luke's Flow likes to party. All one word for an extra 10% off on amps.
And that'll get you not only a sick amp at a great price, but it'll get you a mulleted Luke
And my pain.
and Luke's pain. And we're gonna do it on the live stream next week, and it's gonna be awesome.
Dorian's gonna add it
What's that?
onto the screen here really quick.
Luke's
I'll tell you if
Flow
it's right.
Likes to party.
There you go.
That's
Perfect.
the promo code. Let's go. And we'll
So
keep
add-
keep shouting that out during the stream.
Bottom left there, Dorian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Promo.
Okay, he's getting it going here.
Getting it going, boys.
There you go.
Also, when I whipped through the community page, I saw Derek's watching on his projector at the cabin.
He's watching the live stream on his projector.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome. I need to get a projector. All right, there you go. Promo code's up.
Not
you
yet.
gotta hit it.
Dorian's
Where
got
is
to
it?
figure it out.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
there we
using
go.
Restream again.
Also, this is Dorian's first time.
Dorian's more experienced than all of us. There's the promo code. Luke's Flow likes to party. Go check it out. Anybody who buys a generator, we're gonna shave his hair into a mullet on the stream, and you're also gonna get 10% off. Sick deal on Pro Series
I
amp.
don't like that there's 5 people that have already scanned the
Oh,
QR
I like
code.
that a lot.
I
like
love
that
it.
a
It's
lot.
great.
So we also made an agreement that if multiple people buy multiple amps, then we're each going to get a haircut as well, right, guys?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
I need
cool.
a haircut.
There we go.
I'm just not letting.
Yeah,
Derek-
but like
I'm-
shave it fully.
No, my forehead's too big.
Well,
I
mine.
have a massive forehead, and I also have like always had like a little bit of a widow's peak just in my hairline. So if I
Yeah.
did shave my head, I feel like I would just look super bald.
My hairline is so straight.
Good for you.
Thank you.
That's great. It's not gonna be
Well, I'm
once,
glad
we,
it
once,
didn't-
once we get out here next week. It's gonna be gone.
Dad, mute this right now. I'm glad I don't have my dad's hairline. No one will talk.
It's funny. I don't know if it's actually proven, but I've just heard several people say the rumor that you're supposed to follow after your mom's father.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
that
I
regard.
have the exact same growth pattern as my.
Which would make
grandpa.
sense because my dad was already bald at my not bald. He started shaving his head at my age, and then my mom's dad had hair till he died. So I'm hoping that that's who I take after. We'll see. Dorian, can we just check those comments there for a sec just to see?
Yeah, sorry, bud.
You're good. Oh, there he is. He speaks. He speaks. He has a voice.
Whoa! Can you go up a bit?
I do have a 5 head. Yeah.
Well, that's just me.
It's funny.
Keep going, keep
Whenever I
going
get
up.
an initial, it looks like I've got the receding hairline, and then as it grows out, it's not too bad. Might be on the alpha amps too. The promo code could be, yeah. But
Lucky
Luke's
for
shaving
Luke.
it if we do a Pro Series thing.
Buy it just for that reason. Yes, I'm a twisted smart. Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
Nice.
We need Luke. This company's the best. Thank you.
Thanks, bud.
This was my idea, so that's how you know that I'm actually going to do it.
You
It
sewered
was-
yourself
I
'cause
was the
people
one
are
that
gonna do
did
it.
it, so I actually will do it. I did the promo
Luke's
code.
Flow likes to stop Artie. Who's Artie, and why does he need to be stopped? What's he doing?
3 alpha amps and he has to shave it too? No,
Okay,
no,
sure.
just-
Let's do that. Yeah, that's,
What?
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
Perfect.
this is terrible.
Yeah, nice. Call it the 5 head. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got a couple other 5 head gang boys in here. Let's
Gang,
go.
gang.
Yeah. Rob, if you
Shave all your hair, you don't need to worry about your forehead. Exactly.
That's
it
very
just
true.
goes
That was
all the way.
what my dad did. As soon as he was balding, he just got the chrome dome going, and it looks sick. Very happy with my D25. I'm struggling with gain staging as I'm coming from a quad cortex. Shoot us a message, dude. If you want to email me, sam@revamps.com. We could go through that because, yeah, obviously depending on there's a lot of different routing options with the quad cortex, and I could find a way to arrange that. That it complements the amp because the D25 definitely is a platform. So as you hit it with more things, it will respond to that. So. Yeah, just got to figure out the signal chain and we'll make it work for you.
Also, somebody was talking about shaving. Okay, I thought shaving my head, but okay, never mind.
The northern mullet pedal.
Sorry,
Nice,
bud.
Steve. That's great. Artie has the clippers.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
Okay, we're locking Artie out. Whoever that is, we gotta stop.
Artie's
him.
coming, dude. I don't know where he is, but he's coming. 5 coats in total. It could go off of pros or demos. There you go, man. All right, Luke, you're done, bud. Don't worry about the head shaving. I've been doing it for years, unless your head shape is weird. Yeah.
I don't
I
think
can
my
feel a
head shape
couple
is that
nodes
weird.
going on here. A couple little.
Sam,
bumps.
I think we're good. I think we can do it.
Okay.
I think we can. Both of us can rock the shaved head.
I should ask ChatGPT about hairlines and pre-post options. ChatGPT picks haircut.
Oh, I would hate that.
Yeah. You've got a chat breaker on your board, eh?
I do.
Nice. If
On
anyone's got
Derek's
any
board.
questions about the chat breaker, we can do that too.
Mullet for the Lord.
I mean, he has eyebrow. Yeah, dude, we got to wax. That's the move. We got to just do the chest wax. You probably don't have chest hair, though.
I have a little bit.
I don't at all. Mullet for the Lord. Yeah, exactly.
So somebody was talking about shaving their head with a beard. Bold of you to assume that I can grow a beard, actually.
Nice.
because I can't.
Can't
This
either.
is a week of not shaving my beautiful mustache.
I'm
here.
like 10 years older than you, and I still can't grow a beard, so it's
that
all good.
gives me so much hope.
Yeah. Also, just so everyone knows, merch also is still on sale for all of July. Just speaking of the promo codes, our entire merch store is going to be 20% off throughout July, and that should just be an automatic thing on the website. You don't need a code or anything like that. So if there's any Rev merch that you want, we've got everything up there.
And we have everything right here. Boom.
There you go, boom. I'm digging the QRs, dude.
Scan that.
Shout out
Let's
to
go.
shout out to Restream. This is sick. You can do all this stuff here. Got the zip
Gang.
hoodies. Nice. But yeah, our entire merch store is 20% off for all of July. So yeah, if you need some new summer threads or for winter before it's full price again, that's the move.
Or
100%.
yeah, get a beanie.
Yeah, I
think those are
actually
all-
really like the beanies are like merino wool. They're like super nice.
They aren't short enough for me.
Short enough.
Small enough.
Oh,
They aren't the
Like
fishermen's.
yeah. But they're great for when it's actually cold out.
All of Fleet Foxes were wearing the short beanies, and I was like, "Yep, I'm cool.
Yeah, nice. Sick.
I know that I'm cool."
Cool, bro. Wearing the same thing as a folk fest band.
Yep.
Wow. That's really
Go
sick.
Ravens.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's keep an eye on those sales there to see if anyone pulls the trigger. I'm looking at you, Sam. Let's do it. But yeah, today we're gonna check out.
Looking at yourself.
No.
I know,
The,
I'm just kidding,
the
I'm
dude,
just kidding,
you're
I'm
just
just
trying
kidding,
to
I'm just
divert
kidding,
him
I'm
so
just
that he
kidding.
doesn't buy it because you don't want to mullet.
Don't do it.
Yes, Scott, chat breakers are still on schedule for
Alabama
August.
Slammer.
Yeah, we're gonna be shipping those. Yeah, beginning of August, and we are still on track for that.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Bald on top and long in the back equals skullet. Yeah, the Devin Townsend. He had like skullet dreads for a while before he shaved his head. It was the best. It totally suited him.
Classic rock and blues green, or is there another one you should get? You should get the tilt overdrive.
I would say the tilt overdrive or the G2. Yeah. The G2 is a little crunchier. It's a little.
Chatbreaker is good too for that.
Chatbreaker too. Yeah, absolutely. I think we've got a few of them left for direct purchase. No, are they out now?
Think we're out.
They are going to be going to dealers too, so you'll be able to purchase them through Sweetwater, anything like that. But I would say like either the tilt overdrive or the G2. The G2. Wow, I don't know. I just mixed channel and G2 into one word. The G2 is like the green channel on our amp, so it's when I say Marshall-ish, it's not modeled after that, but you can just imagine that type of gain structure. It's a little more crunchy. The tilt overdrive is based on kind of just the sound of like classic American tube amp with the tilt boost as well, which is a great tool for kind of shaping the low end and also just boosting two and wheel. So I'd probably go tilt. I think if you're looking for the more classic rock tones.
I'll go tilt for anything.
Yeah, you got a tilt on your board, Luke. Why don't you show us how it sounds before we dive in here?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm using my board that I had rigged up for my generator 120, and I only have a G2 on here right now because when I'm using the 120, that's the one that I use. When I'm using a D20, I use the G3, the G2, and the tilt. But
Now, do we want to hear it with a humbucker or a neck pickup? Like, do you want to hear it in a low gain?
just do what you
Or,
do with it, man.
Well, what I do with it is super low gain, so
Why don't you do the drive side first, just so he can hear what the classic
Drive side.
type stuff. Yeah.
okay. You know what? The classic stuff, you always just gotta play the A chord, and that's all you gotta do. So
I would turn off all of the.
coming packing mad heat right now. I'm not even gonna. Like we're just coming and blazing
So it's
right now.
the thing that's going to happen here is Luke's going to talk before he actually plays for 5 minutes.
'Cause I'm like,
what he does,
Let's
he
get a
doesn't
riff.
actually want to play
Let's
guitar.
get a riff. No. Okay. So this is the drive side. Dial it to how I like.
And I like that the volume actually does. It's like a tube amp. Like the volume actually does kind of increase your gain structure on it, which is
Yep.
great. Yeah.
So that's with it already kind of not fully clean. But that also could be Fishman's.
No, that's close to what I'm used to. Like, yeah. Give me a riff, Luke. I know what's going to happen here. That's why I'm asking you.
What do you want me to play?
Play whatever you want to
tell
play.
me
man.
some. Tell
play,
me something
play
to
one
play.
of your favorite like classic rock riffs with the tone.
Like classic rock.
Then play a riff. I don't care. Just hold it. There you go.
I don't actually. That's it.
So that's just the drive side. Now the boost. You did it, bud. Dylan.
Here comes Austin Chains.
Yeah.
Hey, Bo's here.
There, sick with. Here comes Allison.
Love
James,
you,
yeah.
Bo.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's it. I would. The G2 is similar in gain structure, but it's a little bit more compressed, a little more hot. So yeah. But anyways, today we're digressing. We're almost half an hour into this, and we haven't actually talked about the thing yet. That's totally fine. We're going to check out some of the tube emulation features in 2Notes. This is something that we get asked about all the time, and I will say I answer all of the service emails that we get, and that's like definitely one of the most commonly asked questions is what does the pre button actually do? So short answer is that it disables the actual, so only through the XLR out. Like when you're running through a regular speaker cabinet, obviously you need something to power it, so you have to use the actual tube power section. But when you're using the 2Notes output, what it does is disable the actual 6v6s in the amp. And in the 2Notes software, there are actually different tube sets that you can emulate. When the amp's on pre-mode, it fully disables the 6v6s in the amp, so you're getting 100% of the emulation that you're using in the software. But you can actually enable the tube emulation while the amp is in post mode using the 6v6s and actually blend different tube sets as well. So there's a lot you can actually do with it. It might seem like something that I think it's something that gets overlooked quite often. I mean, a lot of the guys really know the 2Note software, like to use it. But we often get people because the D20s and the G20s are made to run on 6v6s. They don't take any other tube. They obviously have more of an American sound. And people have asked, use my 20. Nice, that's awesome. Whoa. Someone's saying they asked that. Use the 2Note stuff in my D20. The 6v6 sound good, but the 6L6 is great for high gain. Totally.
Rich, he lost me too. It's okay.
So Rich, basically in the 2Note software, you can run the amp direct. They actually give you the capability to emulate the sound of different tubes in the software through the direct outputs. And the pre-button disables the actual power tubes in the amp. So you can just emulate whatever type of tubes you like. So we've had people ask, can I put EL84s in the D20? No, it's made to run on 6v6s, but you can emulate EL84s in the 2Note software. So if you wanted more of a British type sound or something, you could achieve that way. Basically is what it gets down to. So on the G20 is the pre-mode with the switch lit up. Yes, that is correct. And on the D20, it's with button pushed in.
Yeah.
So
I'm running a D20 and Sam's running a G20, so then we can show the differences
exactly,
between the two.
Yeah, we can go through both. And right now, like to start off, we were just running the amps normally on post mode. So yeah, if you want to take a look, we actually have my laptop hooked up. If you can switch to that camera there, Dorian.
No. Hold on there, bud.
Oh,
Let's
no.
See what do we got here?
No.
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh, there we
there it
go.
is.
You did it, Dorian.
All right, so
We got it.
I'm kind of turned around here. I'm gonna scooch over so you can kind of see what we're doing. But
I love this guy.
So this is Torpedo Remote. I'm sure people who have used our amps are somewhat familiar with it. But if you're not, this is it. And there's a ton of stuff that you can do in here. Like there's different EQs. There's like an enhancer section here. There's a reverb built. A lot of people ask about the 2Notes reverb setting on the G20 foot switch. That's actually what it's for, is disabling and enable the reverb in the cabinet here. Yep. So as you scroll through the different cabs, like I'm just kind of using the dial on the front of the amp to scroll through, but you'll see that the settings kind of change for each preset that we've made. And even to like the stereo mic thing, you can kind of emulate using two different mics, all that type of stuff. But power amp, if you look here, this is actually the tube emulation. And if you look through here, once it's enabled, there are, I think, 6 or 8. Yeah, there's 8 different tube sets in here, as well as a pentode and triode mode, which I actually just learned from Dorian what that means. What are you laughing at?
Actually, well, it's from Manny schooled us.
Oh, what are you laughing at, though? Did I miss something?
Yeah, you actually switched the camera onto you and you just like, oh, oops. Put it right back. You put it onto that angle right there.
Oh, as I'm like turned backwards.
Oh, whoops.
Crap. Yeah, so that's basically what it is. And when, again, like if you don't have pre-enabled on the amp, you can still enable this, and it actually will blend the emulation in with the tubes in the amp. But if you hit pre-mode, it disables what's in the amp, and you're fully using what is in the software here. So that's pretty much it. I think tonight we're just going to walk through and try out. I actually don't think I've actually sat down and tried all of these on my own even. We're just going to sit down and try them and see how they kind of stack up versus the real tubes in the amp, how they sound blended, all type of stuff. Before we go, does anyone have anything specifically they want to hear or any questions about what we just talked about? Because I know it's a little in-depth. That's kind of what I like about the D20 and the G20 is it's as simple as just plugging it in if you want, but if you really want to dig in, there's a ton of different options that you can do in here. Manny, explain what pentode and triode means again in your words, because you're good at saying it.
Please and thank you.
He's like, oh, I just said this.
I believe pentode is dual order harmonics, and triode is tri-order harmonics. So.
Yeah,
Cool.
third order.
Third
Word.
order. Yeah.
So one is just kind of brighter and crunchier, and one is a little warmer.
Yeah, they just sound a little different. So.
Cool.
Yep.
Sam, what amp are you using with Torpedo? I'm using the G20 and rating the stock Rev 412 cabinet. So just so you can kind of hear from a starting point, I'll go to the high gain tone. That's
Are we only gonna go through the rev cabs?
well, that's what's in here right now. I'm not gonna. I don't have any other IRs stored on my computer. But yes. But if you look at the cabinet here, like there's a whole list. There's guitar cabs, there's bass cabs. You can actually load your own onto here. You can disable the cabinet, which I wouldn't suggest unless you're running it in post.
Yeah.
But a lot of people actually like doing that. Myself, for one, like if I'm recording, if you disable the cabinet, you can actually load it on your channel strip in your DAW, and then actually do the cabinets in post, which is great because then you're not limited to just what you tracked with. You can actually swap out the IRs after you've got your, because it's the end of your chain, right? So you can actually swap it after you've tracked something with the preamp tones that you like. Well, our favorite amp settings need to be tweaked if you use the power tube emulation, such as an EL8034. Depends on what you like. I mean, obviously the tube characteristics sound different, so you might want to tweak, you know.
Sculpt it a bit, yeah.
Looks like we've got 20 QR clicks, Luke.
I know. Also, there is a 5-band EQ in Two Notes that you could use as well, so you don't have to touch the actual amp knobs.
Yeah.
You could.
How do you get the power amp widget in Torpedo Remote? So I will say, if you own a Pro Series amp, that uses a different version of Torpedo, which does not yet have that. I believe that is going to happen at some point through
no
Two
idea.
Notes. It was initially when we designed the amp, that was the intent, is that the amp's capable of doing that once the software is. Currently, because it's a different unit in the Pro Series amps, it's not yet available. On the Alpha amps it is, and I believe the intent is to have it available on the Pro Series software. My D20's Two Note software doesn't have the enhancer. Maybe try re-downloading or doing a firmware update. That might do it for you, because I know that
the firmware update will get there.
the
Yes.
firmware update will do it. Cool, because yeah, Two Notes is always updating. So if you don't have that yet, yeah, and if you have a Pro Series amp, this is not yet an option. We're hoping it will be soon. Yeah, you get the twin tracker, exactly. I just saw someone commented because the Pro Series have stereo, so you can actually get the twin tracker, which gives you like that kind of stereo spread type deal. Anybody know why on the Pro Series amps? I just haven't updated that on that end yet, but if it's an Alpha amp and you aren't seeing this, I would try just re-downloading Torpedo Remote or updating the firmware, and you should see it for sure. You demo the different tube emulations for us. Absolutely, that's what we're going to do. Alan, thanks for joining us, man. No worries about being late. There's no late, and just come whenever you can. And yeah, thanks for joining us, man. We're happy to be doing this.
20 QRC.
Do you know what happened in the middle of 2021? Well, maybe send them an email then. It's updated. Oh, it's updated. Okay. Well, the thing is, the amp itself, like, we haven't changed anything on the amp as they've changed their firmware, so it should work. Maybe just shoot a message to Two Notes support, and they can be with that. What is the enhancer? You know, I haven't really messed with it. It looks almost, body thickness and brilliance almost makes me think that it would emulate like a presence and depth type deal.
Dry and wet.
But we can try that too.
Sure.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. Whatever the latest version is, it says there's no firmware updates available. Interesting. Okay, shoot me an email. It's service@revamps.com. I'd also shoot Two Notes an email just that's going to be software related, just because all the amps have been the same since we started doing it. So it's the Two Notes. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Anyways, so this is what we're working with right now. This is just kind of the stock sound I have with the actual 6v6s. Which I am a fan of. I like how the 6v6s respond.
I do like that.
Especially at that wattage. But from what I remember when I messed with it, it feels like a transient shaper with power amp EQ. Yeah, that sounds about right, Robbie. Yeah, so that's the 6L6s. So you'll hear it first. This is one thing that people ask. They'll say, why is pre-mode always louder when I enable it? You need to go into the software. Like if you haven't allocated a specific tube set. What are you laughing at?
I was laughing at the stream when I could not figure this out.
Oh.
With the pre and post.
Oh, yeah. You work here, still figuring it out. But yeah, basically until you go in and actually choose a setting that you like, it kind of just defaults to a certain level.
I know. Derek is D-Rock.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
What? What?
That's what people call him.
Yeah. It's like J-Rock.
Anyways, so when you go to pre-mode here, you'll hear there's like a big level jump. So I haven't yet turned on the power amp emulation, and once you do, you can actually adjust the volume here. And I'd say probably somewhere around there is going to match. So let's turn on pre-mode, and then let's turn on power amp. All right, so let's start from the top here. So right now we have single-ended 6L6, we have single-ended EL34, we have single-ended EL84, single-ended KT88, and then we have push-pull of the same types of tubes here. So all the kind of main tubes that you would expect to use with an amp, they are here. And then we also have a pentode and a triode mode. So I'm going to start with the 6L6s just so we can kind of compare them to the 6V6s and see what we think. So this is the V6s. And then this is with pre-enabled with the 6L6. Feels a bit saggier. Try mode. Now we're going to go to pentode mode here. It definitely is brighter. The contour knob makes a huge difference. So once again, that's the push-pull 6L6. This is the 6V6s in the amp. Then this is the 6L6. So that's push-pull. I'm just gonna start at the top of the list because I want to go through everything, but this is the push-pull. This is the single-ended here. A little harsher, I think. The triode's like nice and thick, eh? It's like way. So now I'm going to try actually blending these, because as I was saying, what you can do is if you disable the pre-switch, you can still use the power amp emulation in here and actually blend it, kind of like what you get putting like KT88s and 6L6s into the Pro Series, because they can take two pairs, right? So this is purely the 6L6. And this is with the 6V6s enabled stacked with them. A little bit quieter just because I haven't edited the settings yet, but... And that's pretty crunchy for like a lead tone. That sounds great.
Do you know what version of notes you have there? D-Rock.
I downloaded it today, so whatever the newest update is for Mac, that's what I have on here currently. I just didn't have it on my computer. I think what was it, Manny? It was just the one on the website that was for the newer Mac OS.
Yeah, whatever the newest version was. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
but,
whatever's currently on their website. Viewers, likes ratio is severely. Smash the like button. Robbie's on it. Smash the like button for us, guys. We want to get a bunch of people in here because this is some fun. So we want to show everyone.
Check the info on the software.
Let's go here. Firmware. Hotkeys. Backup. Edit. Do I want to click this right now? Check for new torpedo firmware. There is no new firmware update on your computer. Yeah, I don't see the info tab here. Sorry there, D-Rock. This is the cabinet manager for anyone who wants to know how to do that. And then there's the preset manager. So this is actually kind of cool, just while I have this open. So there's obviously 6 that you can store on the front of the amp, but all of these slots here can have different cabinets on them on the amp that are actually stored there. And if you're using MIDI, you can actually use them to trigger literally any of these. It's not like you're limited to just 6. Another thing that people have asked about is like leaving a slot open on the amp if they want to run the IR in post. You can just move any of these cabinets anywhere in this editor and still be able to access them. They'll still be on the amp. But if you want to have like one of your main 6 slots here on the front empty, you could move that and just have it so that you could select it on the amp itself. Then the IR manager, not available in guest mode. I guess I got a login account. But yeah, this is, if anyone was asking about how to actually own IRs, this would be the section here is the preset manager and the IR manager. And then we'll go back to virtual cabinet. It should show you check the, yeah, no, it doesn't actually say it on there, man. But all I know is it's the new version, the newest version that's on their website. So load a backup file, setup, let's see that. Serial amp, firmware, there you go, firmware version 5.25. That's the one right there. Thank you, D-Rock. Yeah, so that's that. I was going to get Luke to play it on the D20, but he decided to take off and just leave me here by myself, so that's all good. PC, thanks for tuning in, man. That's awesome. Gently tap the like button. Smashing it would break my phone. Gentle caress. Lame. Yeah, I know he's lame. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to, the fact that Luke left me here. But
Probably.
oh, I can hear you. Where'd you go?
Don't worry about it.
I'm not messing with this enhancer just because someone asked about it, and I haven't actually tried this myself. And this is still using the single-ended 6L6. I'm going to switch to the push-pull 6L6. Then you've got this contour knob here. It's interesting, as I boost that, I feel like I'm getting more of like a mid-scoop going on. There's also a gate built in here. It's funny, that almost responds like the tilt EQ. Like when you pull it down lower, it kind of gives you like that low shelf. Like as I boost it, you get more low end kind of prominence out of that. Why don't you try seeing how that sounds in the D20 there?
Sure.
Luke's turn.
PP6L6 on the triode.
And do you have it on pre-mode?
Yeah, I do actually.
Great.
Okay. Let's do it without first.
Yeah, D-Rock says that is the newest version is 5.25. So
Oh,
there
okay,
you go.
cool.
That's good. Sweet. 5.4.15. There you go. Thank you.
It was very quiet. Give me 1 second here, boys. Good enough.
For sure.
100%. And my contour is at 50% and my depth is at around 75. I'm just tuning real quick here.
Gotta get lock and tuners on that bad boy.
Normally these tuners are actually pretty good.
Yeah. Sweet.
But not right now.
Jeff, Sessions with Jeff says, when tracking parts, switching the power amp tube and cab is almost as good as using an entirely different amp. Yeah, man, I think it's kind of overlooked how much of a difference the IR can make in your sound. I just remember, yeah, like when I had to use a modeler live, just experimenting with a lot of different IRs and like with the same preset, it's crazy how much of a difference it makes. Because that's your final source, right? Like that's your speaker. So everything running into that is going to translate differently depending on what you're running. So what does Christian say here? Scroll down a little bit. It says I had to contact 2 notes to get a file to update
This version.
this version. It's the firmware that's different and not torpedo remote. There you go. Thanks, Christian. Christian, you always have the knowledge bombs, dude. I appreciate it. Make sure your torpedo remote is the latest, then update your firmware with the newest remote. That should help.
Cool.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Sweet. Do you want me to use my G3? Because you're using the purple channel?
No, I mean, I want to hear how the D20 sounds. I'd say just do it with it, man. Like,
Sure.
Yeah, do it how you would do it. But
Okay, I'm going to see how this contour knob.
that really thins it out, eh?
Yeah.
It is almost like the tilt cue, like when it's
Yeah.
closer to 0, it's like shelves your low a little bit. That's kind of nice for like those neck pickup tones because it gives it like a little more clarity.
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. I feel like I
Wow,
have to
we
bust
learned
into,
something
like,
new today.
have to- Actually, don't remember how to play it.
You can look at the camera when you're actually playing, you know, right? Okay, cool. Dramatic turnaround. From the chat breaker with the tilt boost.
Sure.
That's,
Can
that's,
do
on,
that
the,
right
that's
now.
on the board, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I turned around there, my bad. And the shimmer on the H9, okay.
Oh,
okay,
don't
okay.
make him do that.
I have to now. I was gonna turn up snob, but I don't actually know how to use this. The H9.
Sounds good. Try doing that, not to keep telling you what to do, I was gonna say try doing that on like the 4th position, so like one back from where you're at now with the neck and middle together.
Oh, you mean the 2?
Yeah,
Oh no, that is 4.
that's 4. There you go, that's the stuff right there.
Have you ever used the D20 and G20 live as a stereo rig? Not yet.
Not live, but I have done it in here, and it sounds great. The clean channels are really different, and they complement each other quite nicely. Like the G20 cleans a lot warmer, D20's got a little bit more bite, and it kind of breaks up a little bit. But have a good night. I have an appointment tomorrow. No problem, man. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. There it is.
That gate is. Give me 1 second here.
Turn the gate off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even realize there was a G8 under there. Just hiding away.
I know. Can't swell properly with it.
No, that's the one thing it's not good for. Or any gate. Use both with the Radial Twin City. Sounds great. Yeah. The ABY rig here. Yeah, that was when we did it. Was in here when we had all the ABYs out. I remember just messing around with that. And yeah, they stack really nicely just because they have just a different space, you know? Yeah, we figured out the saving thing, so we should go this time. And if not, it'll be re-uploaded, so yeah.
And it'll also be on Spotify.
And it'll be
so-
on Spotify. That's what I meant to shout out. All the Gear and Beer episodes are on Spotify now. And by all of them, I mean the one that we did, but all of them going forward are going to be on Spotify. Like Spotify podcasts. So I think the video gets uploaded too, though.
Yeah, I upload them as a video, so.
Nice.
Yep.
Tilt boost, not tilt OD.
Yeah.
That's the point there. Where's the tilt EQ set? Yeah, I was gonna say go a little more counterclockwise.
All right, hit us with the stinger now. Hit us with the stinger now. Just kidding, don't actually. You said now use that NJ instead of the Bluesman. No.
Not using it.
Yeah. I was gonna say I can't.
Do it, Dirk.
I can't rip Sam from this.
He wants to hear.
Here you go.
He wants to hear a
Play
specific
this
thing.
beautiful
Let's do
guitar.
it.
A guitar that's better than this Schecter. I'm just kidding. It's not. This Schecter is so nice.
That's my favorite guitar in the shop.
I'm gonna save up and buy a shell pink one.
Do they do the American one in shell pink?
Yeah, they do.
Nice.
I said that just to spite Derek. I was saying that all Country Fest. I was like, I'm gonna buy one. Well, this is the tuning.
This thing still sounds good, man.
Are you surprised?
I'm gonna try stacking these tube sets here because I got the 6 push pull in there. I'm gonna do it with the V6s.
Looks fired.
I gotta set this thing up for you, dude. This bridge is driving me nuts.
Please. Beers. Actually, since I got it from Derek, so who knows how long it's been set up before that. Did we sell the generator?
Did we sell the generator?
That's a good
Did
question.
anyone check? Anyone have access to the store? Can we check? We'll see. I know there's a lot of QR clicks going on there. If not, just a reminder, if has a generator on the stream.
It's the Theo Von Mullet.
Yeah, the Theo Von Mullet. Luke's Flow likes to party is the
Look
code
at
for
that.
10%
Let's
off,
go.
and if we do it, we're shaving Luke.
Next
Luke's
week.
hair. We're shaving Luke into a mullet. we're shaving Luke's hair
Luke
into
is
mullet.
the mullet. Yeah.
On the stream. Yeah, 100%.
Gang, baby.
Okay, give me that thing back.
What? I didn't even get to play it.
Okay, we'll play it then.
Okay, well, you played first.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just
No.
defending myself here.
Listen, that's not allowed.
This does sound better.
Oh yeah, pickups and that thing sounds awesome, man. I like the Fishmans for certain stuff, but like, those are just really low output and voice nicely, you know?
Yeah, this is nice.
But for the leads, this sounds great. I slipped out of tune on that one. Nick, what's up, dude? How's it going? Good to see
Hey,
you.
Nick.
Do it either way. Yeah, we should. Bo. Bo or Derek can do it. Bo Derek can do it.
Bo Derek.
Um,
Get 2 different clippers from
I
each
feel-
side.
I feel like it would be fun. Bo, you can do it if we can also shave you into a mullet.
So,
do 2 fun.
so the thing is that I told him about what I was
Bo actually will
thinking
do
of
it,
doing,
though.
and he was like, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna shave my head too." So I guess he's just screwed himself over too.
Nice. He's in it.
Congrats, buddy.
In it to win it.
I vote Bo does the shave.
Okay, we can switch back now.
Well, you know what? Nobody's bought.
Or do you want? Actually, you know what?
To
I
my
can-
knowledge-
is the DGT over there?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, but I don't want this. I want the Bluesman.
Okay,
Give me the Bluesman. Thank you.
I'll take this back.
Don't
I
take
s-
those
I saw
personal
Bo's
attack.
post on Instagram. He's like, I'm bored of my hair. What should
Should
I
I
do?
should I cut my hair? Everyone said no, and he was like, "Okay, but I'm still gonna do it eventually."
Still gonna send it.
What's bad about this bridge? Nothing.
Well, the saddle
that the
screws are so
saddles
high
are-
up. Yeah,
yeah.
you just need to set it up differently. That's all it is.
I don't know how to set anything up.
I'll teach you. Actually, even better yet, we'll get my dad back here on another stream, and he can teach us all how to properly set
Okay.
up a
Yeah,
guitar.
that's a good
He
idea. I think.
teaches me how to set up the guitar while I get my mullet
There you go.
It's the
simultaneously.
crossover
So it's like-
episode nobody asked for.
he's talking and it's just in the background the whole
And
time.
you just hear Jake. It's like so calm.
Yeah.
But sweet. Any
Go.
questions about what we've touched on so far? I'm gonna jump in and try some different tube sets here. My laptop, I think, went into sleep mode. No, we're back. Oh no,
Sleep
now I gotta go back to
token.
full screen.
Whoa.
Whoa, gotta see those guys live soon.
Yeah.
Uh,
Molson Canadian. Let's try it out.
You know what it's gonna be, dude. You 100% know what it's gonna be. I don't know what you expected. Like
It's
if
not
I, if
terrible.
I tell you that a beer is trash, it's probably trash because I like trash beer.
It's not terrible though.
Yeah.
My guitars need setup, so that'll be a perfect episode for me. Haha. So then you can watch it and then learn. Oh, just kidding, Bo. Love you, buddy.
Just get it done. That was my one deal, or the one deal my dad always made with me, like, because he always had guitars, obviously, but he wouldn't do it for free unless I sat with him and actually learned how. And at the time as a kid, I was like, I just want it done, like whatever. But like now, looking back, it's like, honestly, it was so helpful, man. Yeah,
absolutely.
Get the beautiful main while you can, Bo. Mine started thinning back in the 30s, then I started buzzing, shaving my head once it got really bad. Didn't want to be a comb-over guy. Nick, I'm so glad you're here, man. This is the best. Thanks for tuning in. Nick Rice from Worship Tutorials. We met those guys at NAMM. We've been staying in touch with them ever since. They're super solid dudes. They're
so good.
Posting some great content on their channel. Great tones, great guy. Thank you so much, Nick. Stoked to have you here, man.
Gang.
Did I just turn my ears down? Is that what happened? Oh, I did.
I don't know.
I gotta get better in-ears that have like the not. Yeah, I know I'm using like the cheap generics, Manny. Manny rolls his eyes at me like he's an audio tech or something. All right, let's go to the next tube set here.
Okay, where are we going?
I don't know. Let's take a look. We got EL34s, which is actually something like people have asked a lot about.
Push-pull or single-ended?
I'm gonna do both. I think the push-pull does sound a little better.
Okay.
I think D-Rock could tell us about that. But let's try. I mean, let's just try them all and compare them. Like, let's actually see what the difference is here.
Sure.
Ooh, that was a bad chord. It's not the chord I wanted to play.
I liked it.
They're just silly buttons for silly men. Spent 2 hours on Sunday setting up my new Jackson 7-string. What a pain. Love to see how your dad does it. He's got some tricks, man, for sure. And one thing I will say is he's always very, like, even when I was working at Quest and people would come to the Guitars Fix, he's always very, like, informative about telling them what they do, just because I think he wants people to take care of their instruments, you know? It's not like he wants to sabotage people so he makes more money. Like, he actually genuinely wants to help, so. Has the Mullet been commenced yet? No, the Mullet's going to be next week, and we got to sell a Pro Series amp. I see there's 3 more QR clicks there. We're at 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check the store right now. We're gonna take a look at it.
Okay,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Check ShipStation. Let's see what's going on.
Keep us updated.
Yeah.
So the Mullet hasn't been confirmed yet.
It's going to happen.
Hold the phone.
It's definitely going to happen.
Oh, rev amplification.
Oh, what's that?
Let's see what's happening here. Oh,
no, we scrolled up.
Oh. Okay.
Different, just shared it. What's Rich saying there? Scroll down a little bit.
Oh, we're talking pickups.
Yeah, we could.
We were for a bit. Because these have the Fishman modern fluences, I think.
I'm not sure.
I think these are the modern fluences.
Derek
classic fluences.
Derek could tell you. I don't know.
If only he was here.
That was his, right? When that did you put those in or did he?
Nope, he did.
Yeah.
Because actually, I don't remember why he gave me this guitar.
Because your family.
No. Because I was looking at. Okay, I can tell you the reason why I got his. I had the Les Paul traditional, that gold top, for a while, and Alex Stobie's silver Wolfgang.
Yeah. And Alex has the purple burst one, right? Yeah.
Which he got refinished or something. I don't remember. Or no, sorry. That silver's. Oh no, he's got a smile on his face. Did it get sold?
You're still in the clear.
Oh yes.
Oh no, we're still in the clear.
Okay, so nobody's bought a 120
Here's the deal.
yet,
Either
so
3 alpha amps or no, any Pro Series amps, man. It's not just the 120.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Any of them, including demo.
My bad.
So, promo code Luke's Flow likes to party. 10% off any Pro Series amp. We'll shave Luke's hair into a mullet on the next stream. I'm gonna keep pushing that because I want this to happen.
Because I wanted Charvel, I think it's the DK24.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want a Fender Strat. And then I was like, oh, this is cool because it's black and gold. So then he gave me a Wolfgang, the Floyd, to show me how much of a pain it is. And then he gave me the traditional just because he doesn't like it very much. And I loved both. Actually, no, sorry. I liked the Les Paul. I didn't like the Wolfgang. But I actually don't remember why this was given to me. Maybe it was because I wanted a Strat style, and he was like, here, try this and see if you like it. And then he was like...
I mean, the Tobacco Burst is, super classic.
I love
maple board.
So yeah, I hate the ready hue in most Sunbursts, but this doesn't have too
that'd be
much.
This is a Tobacco Sunburst as opposed to a Cherry Sunburst.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, try this out. This thing rules. And then he gave it to me, thankfully.
Nice guitar.
Yeah, so I actually have the original pickguard and pickups from the original set when he got it.
Was it
at
also,
my house.
Also a white pickguard?
Yep. It's a little bit more aged than this one, but so I was thinking of maybe swapping it at some point, but it's an SSS and you don't really need anything else other than HSS. So
yeah, personally, if I have an HSS that you can split, like this to me is what I would go for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Although this one has 2 push pulls, but neither of them split. They do like the Fishman voicings,
Right.
which are very subtle.
The awesome button, as Derek calls it.
Not that one, but yes.
Gotcha.
Because the awesome button is for the black guard and white guard telly stuff.
Right. Cool.
All right, tubes.
All right. No, that's all good.
Let's
man.
go back to.
We're here to chat. It's all good. Yeah, and again, if anyone has any questions as we're doing this, like, please let us know. Like, we got everything open here. We can kind of walk through it. Like, I'm gonna try out the enhancer in a little bit, some of that other stuff. Also, like blending your different mics here. Like, there's a ton of stuff in here, man. And I think, yeah, like it's as I was saying, it's as simple as or as complex as you want it to be. Like, if you want to just turn the amp on and play it into a cab, great. But if you want to dive all this stuff, it's quite easily accessible. So I'm gonna go to EL 34s. Yeah, 34s we're on right now. So first up, that's the 6 the amp's actual tubes.
6 L6s.
I'm gonna go pre, and I'm gonna go power amp. And this is the ELs. Did that get louder? Or is it just my ears? I feel like I keep hitting the knobs on my ears. That's what it is. I don't know. When I think of EL34s, I just think of that type of like.
Meshuggah's coming to Winnipeg.
Got tickets.
Nice.
Me and Carl are going.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, who's going to the Meshuggah tour? For real, that's gonna be insane, man. Meshuggah with Whitechapel. Come
yeah.
on, that's gonna be so sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Manny, are you going?
Not yet. We'll see.
You should.
Yeah.
They're man, honestly, like even if you're not a huge fan of Meshuggah, their live show is insane. Like you definitely need to see it. It's literally like one cohesive robot instrument and light show. Like it's so crazy. Yeah,
I gotta listen to Meshuggah more.
Yeah, they got a ton of good stuff, man. All right, so this is the single-ended EL34. It's on triode mode. Let's go to pentode mode. Definitely more top.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like brighter.
Rev is not open to the public. It is a factory, but if you shoot us a message and you're in town, if it works out, we could do it. But it's not like an open storefront or anything like that. We do have just a workshop facility here. So.
If you try hard enough.
I think I like the triode mode more. That's pentode.
Depends on what you're doing, but I would gravitate towards pentode.
Like if I was gonna do that, I'd probably scoop the dep out a bit and just pull the bass.
Yeah,
Right.
but I always like brighter.
So that's the single-ended EL34. Let's try the push-pull. And then we get that contour knob in there. Oh yeah, that's way thicker. Pentode. With the push-pull, I don't mind it as much.
That's too thin.
Add the depth and pull some contour out. But yeah, triode I think is what I'm leaning on. But maybe scoop a little more, or pull a little more low end out.
I like that better.
Yeah, that's pretty balanced. So once again, I'm going to turn that off. This is the 6v6s in the amp. and this is with pre-mode enabled with the EL34 push-pull. Sounds real good. And now we're going to blend them. So this is with pre-disabled, but with the tube emulation turned on. So we're getting the 6v6s blended with the EL34s in triode mode. Selective picking.
Whoa. Is there a factory tour
Richard,
video?
coupon code is Luke's Flow Likes to Party. 10% off.
It was
Any-
on the screen there for a second.
Yeah, we can pop her back up there. Luke's Flow Likes to Party is the promo code.
I'm not sure if there's a factory tour video. I
There's
feel like there was an old one.
We did a couple like how it's made type videos.
Right.
It was specifically for like the pedals for the
Oh
G
yeah,
series pedals and
yeah.
stuff.
I made the G3.
Yeah, yeah. You also did that G3 time lapse video that we did.
Did I?
Surprise! It's all rev. Rig rundown. Yeah, exactly. So here we have more of our gear, and here we have more of our pedals.
Can't forget about the holy trinity of Strymon though.
It's but getting Perry here from Premiere would be pretty sweet, just to kind of like go through the stuff. But yeah, Joy Buzzer. Definitely something we intend on doing. We just got to find the time to do it in between, you know, getting stuff built and all that fun stuff. Anyways, I would say that actually, surprisingly, I like the EL34 emulation a little bit better than the
6L6?
the 6Ls personally. Yeah, and it's funny because in our apps, I think I like 6Ls more, but this, like, that's the 6L6 again, push pull. And then this is the EL34.
Oh yeah, I'm on.
Did you hear what Dorian said?
What do you say?
It's tasty, bud.
Oh,
He went, oh yeah, bud.
couple taster.
Tasty.
You're an EL34 fan though, aren't you?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dorian is big time.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
big
yeah,
into
yeah,
that.
yeah. Good riddance and choke, September 30th, Park Theater. Yeah, that'll be good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dorian, were you into choke?
No, but
Yeah,
he's into good riddance.
No, joke too. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say choke. I feel like choke was big, probably when you were my age.
Yeah,
or
I
a bit
think they're
younger.
in
like.
the 80s?
I think
Dang.
they're like Edmonton or Calgary band. Can't remember. But
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
remember
they're
that
pretty
my grade 8 teacher was really into them, and he was also into. Who's big
Wait.
into like Lagwagon and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
But before any further, the Luke's Flow Likes to Party is only 10% off. It's not 60% off.
No, 10% off.
Just wanted.
Oh, if it was 60% off, I'd buy one, dude.
I would not
Yeah,
buy
no
one.
kidding.
I would buy one and then shave my head after that.
Yeah.
Also, Dorian, I didn't actually know if you're into choke or not. I just said no because. Just because.
Why are you putting words in his mouth?
Wow,
Because-
rude.
So
just
rude.
do it.
So
the worst.
rude. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
I love you, Dorian.
Oh man. Yeah. Let's hear how the ELs sound in there.
Do you want to start with the single-ended?
I want you to start with whatever your heart desires, bud.
Well, I'm already on the single-ended, so we're gonna do that.
Nice. Let's
So
do
there's
it.
only the volume and the depth. I know we've probably already established that, but it just went up to 70%. No way.
It's one of those things where you're just like trying to manifest it by thinking it, but I don't think we can afford to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is without the L34 single-ended thing.
Okay, so
Emulation.
really stupid question. I'm just gonna ask Dorian because he probably knows. Single-ended versus push-pull. Do you know what that actually means?
I have no idea.
Okay, maybe it might just be a two notes thing. Manny, do you have any idea?
I don't actually.
Interesting. If anyone here knows, I don't mind admitting that I don't know things. Does anyone know what that would be? Like the difference between the single-ended and the push-pull?
I'm not sure either, to be honest.
Your mullet thinks different. Nice.
I don't have a mullet yet.
Derek sent an attachment. I'm gonna see if it's a
No.
if it's any sort of amp or if it's just
Well, he
a,
didn't send. I don't think he sent me anything yet. So
or if
I
it's
have
just a
some.
meme.
Who knows? It could be a few.
Oh nope, it's not. It's just it's a cool video. I should check out later. But I'll post it. I was gonna be like, oh, it's just a screenshot of a sale. We can just get the clippers ready. We're good to go.
I didn't bring my clippers actually.
Adrian, I actually was just trying to figure that out. I'm not entirely sure. If anyone here does know the difference, let me know. If not, I'll reach out to Two Notes and we can kind of post something about that. I'm actually not quite sure. All I know is that from hearing it, the push-pull is a little bit like warmer, a little bit thicker, which is nice. Yeah. Class A versus Class AB. Thank you, Jeff. That's great. Sessions with Jeff says Class A versus Class A/B.
Okay, so even dumber question. What's Class A versus Class A/B?
Just the type of wiring in the amp, I think.
Okay, but what's...
Dorian?
Can't remember. I think it's when distortion starts to happen. I think
It's like
that's
when
kinda-
it actually starts to like clip.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the clipping actually occurs.
Yeah.
He just lets out the biggest sigh.
Great.
Cool. So this is on the triode setting. Or triode, yeah, setting, I guess you could call it.
Official mullets are cut with a Bowie knife.
Oh, yeah.
You know that Theo Vaughn went that way.
You know who went that way? Luca.
From Wolf Guitars. Man, I follow that
He's
guy on
such a
Instagram.
legend.
He's sick.
So
He's always
awesome.
just like out hunting and
Yeah.
stuff and like riding bikes,
Rolling-
like shooting guns. And
Rolling coal in his like
everything
big
he
Jeep.
posts just like country music. And,
Yeah,
like,
man. He's living the
honky-tonk.
dream, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh,
He's from Perth though, man.
Yeah.
West Australia. That's the vibe.
Gang, baby.
We use an axe. We're Canadian. Nice.
My-
A hatchet.
A hatchet,
Yeah.
an axe. My depth is at 54% currently, and I'm on the triode.
And that's the ELs.
Yes, this is the single-ended.
Nice.
So Class A, as we all know, obviously. Because it's the wiring inside the amp, guys.
Yeah, it has wires.
Yes, it has wires, and it's how the distortion hits, allegedly. I don't know.
Richard, the G20 gains is based on the purple channel, but obviously where the amp has less tubes, it is different. But the overall voicing is based on the purple channel on the 120. Yeah.
Pentode.
See, for that type of tone, I think that works.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a little more spanky. If you could play like a riff and not just like two chords, that would be
If I
sweet.
could, if only I could play a riff. We're going back to AC/DC because that's
Yeah,
the
go
classic
for it, man.
rock.
Yeah. Notes to dollar ratio is high.
Amen. I didn't even
You're
play it
playing a
right.
third in there, yeah.
Well, I just played A. I didn't even play the D over F sharp. Like I know how it goes, but for some reason I still played it wrong. There we go, guys.
Turn on that tilt boost.
Oh, okay. I thought I wasn't supposed to.
You do the boost and not the boost out of the OD and not the actual boost, eh?
Oh, I just haven't played with the tilt boost.
It's the same thing with a drive switch.
And plus 12 decibels.
Well, it's plus 18 as opposed
Plus
to
18,
12.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
See, I told you.
Six more
I don't-
louds.
I do not. Yeah, I haven't sat down with the tilt boost.
If you can't play here Triumph, Rush, or Brian Adams, you lose your Canadian passport. Nice. Eric will play Brian Adams and Triumph, not Rush.
It's my rush. How do you even
Like Jazz Rush. Nope. That's very close.
I learned that for the live stream one time.
Jazz Rush. I like that.
Jazz Rush.
If he plays oh, well, too late.
That's his nephew. He won't fire him. Anyone else will get canned.
You're here, you're closest proximity, so you're done. Bye.
What?
Because I played Rush.
Oh, I'm like fired by
You're done.
contact.
Yeah, by association.
Yeah.
Depth at 100, let's go. I don't like that, so we're gonna put it back to where it was. That's how, actually, let's go to 0.
Joy Buzzer, I'm going to disagree with you on that one. You seem like a nice person, but I'm not a Bare Naked Ladies fan.
We were just talking about how Counterparts was good. They're Canadian.
Yeah, well, they're not in the same status as Bare Naked Ladies. I will say, no space to hate because they've sold a bajillion records and continue to go well, so clearly a good band. But
They're a good band.
Nick, I know someone who can help you out with getting a tilt boost, dude. We'll get in touch. Yeah.
Do it. That's not
What
how
is
to
that?
I don't know what that was. Hold on.
Why do you? Is that the setting you were using before?
This was not the setting that I was using before. Give me one sec.
Is the Mobius on?
There we go. No, it was on the lo-fi
Oh, cool.
with weird mod.
That did sound pretty sick.
I know your rev rep. It's Sam.
Yeah, we know Josie. He's everybody's Sweetwater rep. That sounds good.
I've never actually bought anything off Sweetwater before. My mom bought me a tuner for my birthday though, a Polytune Mini 3.
Well, what did I do? Oh, wow. That's the preset I wanted. Keep
See,
going.
we both just messed up on the timeline. I'm just testing you now.
Nice.
Can you tell I play on Sunday mornings?
Turn
Just
on
play the-
turn on the verb and delay.
And then
A
just
whole bunch of sus chords.
C shape, yeah. Oh geez.
I sent Sweetwater an email to see if they sent anything to Canada, and the rep called me 3 times. I will say, dude, their customer service is phenomenal. There's a reason that they're doing what they're doing. Trade Secrets Strymon Timeline uses a nanoflux capacitor. Is it common to run in post mode with the virtual power amp enabled? Yeah, definitely. Like what I was saying earlier is like
Blend.
well, with the Pro Series amps where they've got 4 power tubes, you can physically blend tube sets, and being able to do that in the alpha amps in the software is like, because there's only actually one pair in there, it's a nice way to do that. So I'll quickly just show you what I had dialed here. I'll get a high gain tone going here. Actually, let's get some delay on here. Real quiet on me. What did I do? Oh, I turned my knob again. Dang it.
No, it got quiet on my end.
So this is with just the I'll do both. So this is just the 6v6 with the actual tubes. This is with just the emulation, just the EL 34s. That was bad. And this is with both. So if you turn on the power amp emulation in here and turn off the pre button, this is with a blend.
If you have a D20, you can do it as well.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Biggest drunk gear purchase? I've never purchased anything.
Yeah,
that drunk.
I'm a little more responsible than that sometimes, not all, but. Yeah, let's get that QR going. Reminder: anyone buys a Pro Series amp today on the stream, 10% off. Luke Slow Likes to Party is the code. and we'll shave Luke's hair into a mullet on the next stream next week. Old school and still see playing. So glad these guys together. Yeah, man. There you go. Cool. Yeah, try that with the D20, Luke.
Yes.
He was just asking about that.
Let us. So, go to post, and then I'll turn off the power amps right now so then you can get just the 6L6s.
You learned this so quickly. I'm proud of you.
I know, I'm figuring it out, boys. Getting her figured out.
Yeah.
Are you wanting a higher gain sound, everybody?
Just do what you do.
Okay, well, I do super low gain things, so we'll do that.
Yeah, he says Ravens.
Oh, who? Oh,
Like your-
Terrence Clarkson. Go
like-
Ravens.
Like your hat.
Go Ravens, yes.
Rummy, no problem, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Go Ravens. So yeah, that's just the 6L6s, and then I'll pop the EL34s. Were you on the single-ended as well?
I was on the
Push-pull.
push pull. Yeah.
Okay, let me smack the push pulls in here real quick. Okay. So it sounds a lot thinner, but so then can you use the volume to blend? Is that what you use to blend? Oh, the depth.
That's just your overall level. No, those are just with like blending would just be like I don't think you can do like a wet dry as much, but obviously if you crank that up, yeah, you're gonna get more of the emulation. Poo Ninja, what does McGurked mean? I remember you bought a bunch of swords and knives from the TV drunk, sold them at a profit.
God bless the flea market.
The most expensive thing I bought for myself of being drunk was my jail cell and lawyer fees. Well, that sounds like a
Rough.
Sounds like a time there, Nick.
You gotta tell me about that time.
Anyways, that's just the 6v6s.
And the EL34s.
That's blended. Nice.
With the tilt boost, as in the tilt boost side of the overdrive.
Yeah.
So then this is just the 6L6s with the tilt. So it almost gives more bite.
Yeah, the ELs
Listen to that.
definitely have some more top end going on.
I think this in a G20.
Sounds great.
I like that.
Real nice. Ah. I confessed to buying a Charvel when I was drunk. I was thrilled by the price, but didn't realize at the time it was in France and the shipping was killer.
Oh,
Oh no, that's bad.
Rough.
That's not good. Plus the V8.
yeah. You know what? To be honest, I also have not thought about running blending the two tubes.
I just always assumed that it was one or the other, and then Dan told me that it wasn't. I was like,
That's
oh,
cool.
sweet. It presents a lot of possibilities, and then it kind of made me like he was kind of like, yeah, it's like what you can actually blend tube sets when you have like a quad.
Yep.
And that's basically like what it's doing. And the two notes emulations are super accurate. Like all of their stuff is awesome. Like all of their captures are great. So yeah, I don't know why it'd be any different with the tubes. Let's go to the next set,
Let us.
which is 84s. I will say off the cuff, I'm generally not an EL84 fan. So let's try this out.
I don't think I've ever heard EL84s.
Do you mind going to the laptop for 1 sec, Ryan? Yeah. So if you look again, these are the 8 different sets. It's basically a single-ended and a push-pull version of all the main kind of power tubes that you'd want to put in the amp. So 6L6s, 34s, 84s, KT88s. I'm stoked to try those out because one of my favorite combinations in the Pro Series is the 88 6L6 mix.
Yeah,
So
that seems pretty popular.
totally. It's like a nice mix of like that kind of crunchy mid-range with kind of like the boominess that you get from a KT88. So let's go to the single-ended EL84s. And admittedly, I'm not a huge like Vox fan.
I am also.
So
not
this
a
is something
fan.
that I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. I'm going to go to the Clean Champ G20 to start with this one.
Cool.
All right. So
Player favorite rock riff.
I know none.
Neither do I.
Not off the cuff
Shoot.
at least. Got a bit of compression going there. That's what's in the amp. We're going to switch to pre-mode, and we're going to turn on power amp emulation. And that's the 84s.
Box vibes from that.
It's
Like
more
if you turn it up, it definitely would start breaking up like crazy.
It's very like toppy, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of high mids.
Yeah. Honky. I don't know. Yeah. Did you just agree with me, Manny? Gang, gang. I mean, it doesn't sound terrible.
It has a sound for sure. I feel like if I went on the neck pickup, I'd.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, there's the Midwest emo you were asking about. There it is.
Tapping makes it Midwest.
Just need somebody whining over that. And then it's Midwest emo.
Someone complaining about how hard their life is when they live at their parents' house.
Well, it's hard enough living in the Midwest. Like Ohio.
I don't hate that for a clean tone, for sure.
No, I like that.
That's actually quite nice.
It is nice.
So once again, I'm just going to go back to the 6v6s.
Is that emulated 6v6?
No, that's the real,
Okay.
well, no, it's 6 L6s in the emulation, but this is the what's in the amp, and then this is the EL84s.
Okay.
Which I'm not hating that for a clean tone.
I do like that.
And then this is blended. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I do like that. How does it sound on the just straight neck pickup? I like that. It basically just took out the bass of the neck pickup.
There's a dad rev. It's as dad rock as it gets for me today.
Okay, but for me, dad rock is like White Stripes, because that's my dad.
And then this is just fully 84. Yeah, that's not too bad for a clean tone. Let's see
I
how.
feel like it would sit good in a mix.
Yeah, let's see how it sounds for high gain.
Any Amazon Prime Day?
Oh yeah, it's Prime Days. Any Prime Days purchases, anybody?
I didn't see any guitar deals that were striking me, but there was a TS Mini that was 70 something US.
Nick, I actually retract what I said about the clean tone for sure. I think by default, I think it was what Adrian said. They just get a little break-uppy for me, like in certain high gain ranges. But like that sounds awesome, man. Like it's
Yeah.
you know for a Vox like a Vox AC30 or an AC15, like that type of clean tone is super chimey and like clear. Definitely great for that type of thing. There's certainly it wasn't meant to be a diss at all. It's just something I've never experimented with that much. So
And you know what? You know more than I do, so you're probably right.
Nick is correct. So okay, this is for a high gain tone. This is the 6v6. And this is the 84. All right, let's mess with this a bit.
Yeah, get some more treble in there, please. Okay, put a little bit less treble in there, please.
It's the pentode mode. Definitely, yeah, that's crazy. That makes a huge difference in the top end.
Just more. It's real gross.
Why are you drinking it still then?
Waste it. Those tubes are helping with those fat harmonics. Holy.
You're just gonna bend it like crazy.
Bend it like Bex.
Was that like, how old were you when that came out? Like 2?
Probably like one or 3, give or take.
I'm not hating actually. That's pretty sweet. Let's try. Oh, you know why? That's the blend. Whoops, my bad. Let's try just the 84s. There it is.
I actually like that.
I don't mind that though. That's actually quite nice.
Before we continue, I like how Robbie added bod to the end of the sentence. That made me laugh really hard for no reason. He said, "I got new bath mats and dish towels for Prime Day. Saved like $40, bud."
There we go. Sorry, I was on this when I switched it for the high gain tone. For whatever reason, it went to the 34. This is the 84. It has that.
Okay, never mind,
it
never
has
mind.
that British mid
Yeah.
for sure. So that's the blend,
Yeah.
and this is the 84s.
It kind of sounds like the Mauler.
No, like the HM2 side.
Yeah. Like it
The
definitely
low
sounds
end is very different.
Yeah.
Ah man, yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
nice.
6v6s.
Nice
right
and
there.
boomy, boys.
That's back to the 6v6s. Those are Luke's favorite notes.
They make me laugh every time I hear them.
You gotta get like the.
Oh.
That's old school Norma Jean for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Do you remember the Arusha Accord?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it's like all that stuff was.
Yeah, man.
So Rummy asked a question, and it's not a dumb old guy question, like he said. This is a valid question. Can the software work on my phone or iPad? Not with the Alpha amps. With the Pro Series amps, there is an app, and that's because the Pro Series contains a unit more similar to the Captor X, which has that capability.
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth, exactly. It's like a Bluetooth editor for your phone. This one does not have a Bluetooth transmitter, and the unit in it is more like the Cab M, which is yeah. And the software kind of corresponds that way. The 120 software is similar to the Captor X. With this, it's similar to the Cab M.
Hey, wait. Nick, you're American. Do you like football?
That's the important
If
question of
so,
the day.
go Ravens. Sorry, I just had to say it. Sorry, guys. Oh, I forgot that I had reverb and delay on. And I need that gate back
Now
on.
you need the gate on.
Give me this back.
Didn't do. Turn the threshold up. Turn the hold and release down. Not all the way.
Oh, bod. She's gone. She's too loud.
Well, that's because of that. That's yeah. Threshold at like 1 o'clock. It's before that in the signal chain. That's fine.
Manny, why would you build it like
That's
this?
how it's supposed to be.
Oh, I mean, good job, Manny. Sorry. Oh, my guitar wasn't on. That's why. Oh, now mine sounds like EL. What am I running here? Oh, it's because I'm using the EL84s.
There you go, bud. So why don't you turn them off and see what you think?
I trust my ears.
You got to get the harmonic in the right spot. Like directly over the
To
third
me,
fret.
it sounds right, but I guess not. I don't know how to do this. It's too advanced for me.
Noise making 101.
Maybe if I did the...
Yeah, anytime Derek does it.
Every time, without fail. So get the Pro is what I'm hearing. Don't get the Pro.
You get the Pro, yeah,
my-
Pro at 10%
for my
off
sake.
with the code Luke's Flow Likes to Party, and Luke will shave his head. That's
For
what
my
we're saying.
sake.
Shave into a mullet.
For my sake.
There you go. There's the promo code. D's the promo code up there. Nick, no, not at all, man. We're glad to have you here, dude. Any insight is always welcome, 100%.
But you never answered my very important question, actually.
No, I'm not into curling.
I'm not, no, but shout out Jennifer Jones.
Yeah, Manitoba.
Winnipeg, born and raised.
Manitoba strong.
Let's go.
It's funny that lacrosse is our official sport, technically.
Yes, It is
which
actually.
which
I
is
did a
wild
project
because it's
on
not
that.
even like it exists here for sure, but it's not like anywhere close to hockey or curling in terms of popularity. But yeah, for anyone who didn't know that, lacrosse is actually Canada's official sport.
Yep.
Not hockey.
Canada's official summer sport.
What's the winter sport?
Hockey, I think.
I thought it was just in general.
I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Oh, I did. I do not like football. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Nice. Ha!
Sorry, Dorian.
Go Ravens.
Terrific.
Someone I went to high school with is on, I don't know if it's with Jennifer Jones, but is like on the Team Canada team, which is pretty sweet. But I've never been huge into curling, so. Crokinole player, but that's not my favorite thing.
Oh, Crokinole.
My wife
so
and her
good.
family play that, and we're Manitoban.
Crokinole's
but-
goated.
I guess I'm Nova Scotian, but I live in Manitoba, so.
Me and my grandpa play Crokinole.
Basketball also is Canadian, that's true, yeah.
Yep. With the beach baskets.
Yeah,
Shout out.
Nick, I'm kind of the same way. Like football is entertaining to watch, but I'm not someone who like I have buddies who literally like make so much money betting on football because they just know the stats and the players inside out on like
It's easy.
every.
Just got to be good. Skill issue. What?
How
what's
much?
your-
How much have you made on sports bets?
$0. No. I hit a huge parlay one time that was $200, and I put like 20 in.
Dude, that's so huge. $200.
But then I
is, like,
lost
the
all of
most
it
you
because
can
I
do.
was like, you know what? I don't care. So don't gamble, guys. But I never bet on sports. I just like them.
Yeah, I will be watching. I'm not a
Maybe.
again not a huge soccer fan,
yeah.
but like it's the Canadian team, women's team is cool.
Yeah, always whenever the World Cups are on, men and women, it's always so much better for me rather than like just single team or like single club
That's sick. Joy Buzzer said he was
matches.
actually going to compete in the Crokinole World Championships in 2020, but it got canceled probably due to COVID. But that's sweet, man. That's awesome.
That is cool.
I love Crokinole. My mom's Canadian, and I used to play that with her family as a kid. Awesome.
We have a board at our cabin that we used to always play.
Sweet. Do you play? Anyone play crib?
Yeah, cribbage, bro. Cribbage.
Yeah,
Hey, man, he's shaking his head.
No, I'm not
What's
very good
wrong
at
with
it.
you?
My wife's really into it, and the Peach Pit guys are really into it. So I should probably get better at it. But
Yeah, everyone check out Peach Pit.
yeah, good dudes. They deserve your support. They're a good band.
Just shouting everyone out.
Yeah.
Hockey is the best sport. You could beat a man with a stick, then just go down and sit down for a few minutes. That's a sport. Yeah, it definitely goes.
I mean,
hockey,
I think if you
football.
beat them with the stick, you probably get ejected. But in theory, you could. You can fight them and then just get Romoli. Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
well, that's a big one. I feel like my wife's family plays all these
Maybe
games.
if I saw it, I
How
would
about
know.
Rummy Cube?
I've never played it.
That's a good one. Recently got into that. Yeah. What is the worst music ever? Ice AJ Fish.
No, something about you, girl. Isn't that AJ
Alex
Fish?
G, I think is that what?
Whoa,
No,
whoa,
dude, Alex G
whoa.
Alex G, we just did a festival with Alex G when we were in Europe, and his band was awesome.
Yeah, I just like to bug Luke about it. That's all.
It's easy to bug Luke about
Absolutely.
things. Worst music ever.
In my
I don't know, man.
opinion.
It's funny because like I like heavy music, but there's some heavy music to me that is just like I can't do it.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm like that with every genre. There's like something I like and something I don't, and it sounds like kind of pretentious to say, but you can just tell when it's like authentic and they actually care,
Yeah.
and when
Yeah.
they don't. And I think for me that's what it is.
Yeah,
like,
I think you're right.
Regardless of genre, you can tell when it's like genuine and when it's not.
So for me, and I know this is gonna make a lot of people mad. My favorite genre, and Dorian, take the headphones off and cover your ear, but it's pop punk for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I love Blink-182 and I love The Offspring. And
Have you listened to like any new pop punk bands that are actually good? Like
No.
like Knucklepuck or like The Story So Far.
No,
Like
no,
Knucklepuck's
but I've heard of them.
Knucklepuck's one of my favorite bands. They're so sick, and I'm not someone who generally likes pop punk, but like it's the same thing. Like they just write good songs.
Yeah.
Like yeah, 100%.
But I'm also the kind of person that doesn't listen to like too many different.
I'll send you some
genres.
stuff. It's not like it's I don't know. It's a different vibe. It's not like the my girlfriend dumped me and took my dog type songs. It's like
Oh, I need those now.
Like I don't know. Man, do you know how August Burns Red got their band name?
Whoa. Island Boys
I
are
do.
amazing.
It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
I've never heard of this.
So this is a little morbid, but they've talked about it, so I'm not the only person to say
Yeah.
it. But like, so their original singer had a dog named Red,
Okay.
and his ex-girlfriend's name was August, and they
Yeah.
broke up, and she literally lit his dog on fire, and the
Yeah.
newspaper headline was August Burns Red, and that's how they got their band name. Like that's
it's crazy.
crazy. Like poor dog.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
crazy person, but like legit. Because they're like a Christian band. I
was gonna say,
assumed it
they're
was just like a
Christian,
cool
too.
thing, but then it's like, dude, that is morbid.
Absolutely.
That's
is, yeah.
crazy.
Scott's here. Dorian, can you come walk up here really quick and show off the short shorts?
No, Dorian doesn't like being on camera.
No.
No,
Can't do that.
It's not happening, bud. I'll do it.
That's
I will
not
stand up. I'll represent both of
Yeah,
us.
we got your nuts.
I gotta say,
It's all
I've
good.
also been rocking the shorts recently. Like,
Gang, baby.
Oh,
Luke,
yeah.
your legs are like as tall as me.
But
Yeah.
you know what?
Look at those quads there, eh?
The quad father. There we go.
Okay, we get
There.
it, bud.
Oh,
We got it.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, you can sit down
Fucking-
now.
Okay.
I was flexing them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Flexing your leg muscles, literally.
My quads, yes, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
some
I'm
chicken
flexing.
breasts on there, eh?
Man, Dorian, you gotta come here more often. It's awesome.
That's great. Love it.
Yeah.
Couple uncooked chicken thighs.
Yeah.
Just raw
Look
chicken
at this, man, Scott.
thighs. I'm not a man, I'm a boy.
Yeah. Oh man. All right.
Anyways,
Anyways,
you
we
guys
got-
will catch on eventually. Get 3 years.
Once it's out of style.
Yeah.
One more shout out for the Generator Pro Series. Anyone buys a Pro Series, we're shaving Luke's head into a mullet. Luke's like to party.
Theo specifically.
Promo code.
Hey, buddy.
Nice. Is Mixolydian in the house? Oh man, I haven't practiced my modes in a while. I don't think so. Do you know?
Nope.
I literally. I used to. When I was learning and like when I was taking lessons, I used to know all the modes. I totally forgot now because I don't practice guitar anymore or play guitar anymore except for when I'm here. So
Ask me if Pentatonic's in the house, and I'll tell you if he's in the house or not.
is it 1984, dude? I feel like the late 80s and early 90s are back
Big
now. Next we're gonna get back into like the 2000s urgents and everyone's gonna have like flame tips.
Nope.
Like,
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna let that happen. I will intervene.
We're gonna give Luke flame tips with his mullet. Actually, it's gonna be.
dude,
what?
that's what you have to do. You have to the spiky blonde bleach and then the Theo Von mullet in the back. It's like the Guy
no.
Fieri meets
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, thank you. Thank you for saying my hair is cute as it is.
Tell her she's
Take a
wrong.
little look at this gorgeous salad right now.
No.
Okay, get
Need
over
the
yourself,
mullet.
bud. We're moving on.
You don't want to chop this up, boys. You don't
Yeah.
want to chop the salad. Come on now.
Full leaf lettuce.
Yeah. Yeah. Full romaine, boys.
Oh man, no, Scott's saying, are we gonna see people in the Jinko jeans? 100%, dude. They're
I don't
coming
even know
back.
what those are, but you know what
Like the
actually is
Flame
coming
Boys?
back? You know what's coming back?
Mm.
Truies.
What's that?
True religion jeans. They've been back.
Nice. Is that the one with like all the prints and stuff?
No, have like the horseshoes on the back pockets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's what
maybe. I
mean.
don't
Yeah,
know.
no, we're not doing that again.
It's already happening, dude. It's already happening. You can't stop it. The
No, I
Truies-
meant as in you're not allowed.
Oh
You're
no,
not
my
allowed.
legs are not skinny enough to rock Truies.
Boot cut or skinny shorts?
Boot cut skinny shorts.
Oh,
How
yeah.
does that work? I play mix.
Nice.
Dorian,
Dorian's here.
he is here in the house
Dorian.
actually.
All right. Let's move.
Tubes.
No. We're getting there. Let's get into this the last here.
Gang.
All right, so I'm gonna go on to the KT88s, and I will say that with the Pro Series amps, aside from just the stock 6L6s, we definitely get the most requests for the KT88s or the KT88 6L6 combo. And they're bigger, they have a higher headroom, so they don't break up as easily, so the low end stays very true, very boomy. So I think that kind of combined with the 6L6s, which are a little more mid-forward, is like a nice balance for sure. So I'll start again once again with the 6V6s. This is what's in the amp currently. I'm gonna go pre-mode, amp emulation on. This is the 88s. Oh, that's nice. That's boomy. That's close to a death song.
I just saw Dorian ripping up in the pit there for a second. He was just moshing. He was just two-stepping actually. I just saw him two-stepping.
Dude, that's pissed. I like
I like that a lot actually.
So this is once again the 6. is the pre-mode with the KT88s. That's nice, man.
I like the
that.
KT88s.
That's huge. That's probably my
Yeah.
favorite emulation so far, I would say.
88 seem to run hotter actual.
Rick, thanks, man.
Temperature-wise.
Really, really appreciate you tuning in, man. That's awesome. It seemed to run hotter, actual temperature-wise. My cat liked them best. Yeah, on top of your amp. Yeah, serious rakes happening. Yeah, sorry. It just kind of became part of the routine.
It's just how it goes. Just the way she goes.
Sometimes
Way
she
of the
goes,
road.
sometimes- way of the road. Ray, you're not on the road.
The way of the road, Bubs.
This is with a mix.
Everybody's nodding their heads right now.
I'm pretty sure that pattern, it's not the notes, but I'm pretty sure that's from a Death song. Philosopher, is that it? Do you ever listen to Death, Dorian? Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah.
R.I.P. Chuck. They're like, obviously, the
Chuck,
like Chuck
hold on.
Chuck Schuldiner.
Just say Chuck Schuldiner.
Oh yeah, he's like the godfather of all of
Yeah.
that music, 100%.
Yeah.
You're correct. There you go. Thank you.
Almost bought the Best of Death on vinyl for
Nice.
Record Store Day. It was on a blue vinyl.
Man, if you look at the guys that played in that band, it's like Gene Hoglan, Sean Reinhardt, Paul Masvidal. Like, there's so many killer players that were with that band. But Chuck was like the guy, and apparently he was like a really, really nice guy too, which is awesome.
That sounds real nice.
I'm gonna see how that sounds for a clean tone.
Play the same riff though. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna turn the emulation on, turn the pre off. This is the E. Oh wow, why did it do that? I want the.
Chuck played Chosen Flip Flops.
That's
Okay, so
metal.
see, I'm not as big on that for the clean because it's not quite as bright. Like this,
Right.
this is the 34. And then if you do 88s. Not quite as much
Actually,
top
it's not
end.
that. Yeah.
I can pull contour out here. Yeah, like it for the heavy tone, but not quite as much for that.
Rick.
What's funny is I didn't think that this would happen, but I like the 84s more for the clean tone.
Yeah.
Like, it was quite nice. A little bit of compression maybe and some texture.
What are you using? Are you using the room reverb?
I'm using, that is the...
Or the hall.
Yeah.
Okay. Just try the cloud. I like it. Oh, you have the cloud.
Yeah, these are
Cool.
the presets I use with higher lows.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's the
Go
kind
check them out. They're cool
of,
too.
that's the kind of floaty clean one.
So, Rick asked what the pre-post actually does. So basically, pre and post, you can turn on and off the power section, and one of them simulates the power section. And then also, if you go into post mode, you can blend both of you, like the actual physical power tubes as well as the power tubes in the two notes.
That is correct. Luke has learned this quickly.
Gang!
Wow.
Basically, Rick, what we've been doing throughout the stream is just comparing. So in two notes, there's tube emulations, and you can actually disable through the direct outputs only, of course, because you need to power an actual cabinet. But you can actually disable the 6v6s in the direct outs and then emulate different tube sets. So yeah, we've just been walking. There's 88s, KT88s. There's EL34s, EL84s, and 6L6s. And then if you have the tube emulation enabled and the pre mode not on, you can stack the different tube sets together. That's basically what it is. Right now we're running on in-ears actually, and we're running direct off of the two notes. So in the room here,
It's completely
you
silent.
can't actually hear anything, and we run it that way. A, because it's convenient, and B, just so we aren't getting bleed on the guitars through the mics or vice versa. That just allows us to keep everything separated. And I guess in a live tube, that's kind of the benefit is you don't get bleed from guitars like into other stuff or whatever. Yeah, no, it's nice. I've been really enjoying it. And the two note simulations are great. This is something I haven't really dove into. Like I've known of these functions for a long time, but I haven't really messed around with this too much. And I'm actually pretty surprised at how much I like some of the sets I didn't think I would, which is great. Why don't you try the 88s out there?
Sure.
See what you think.
And yes, that does apply for the 120.
The pre-post thing? No, it does not.
Never mind.
No,
I lied.
it should at some point. The software, so the amp itself is physically capable of doing it. We designed that, but the software for that has not yet been updated. So hopefully it will at some point.
Sorry, I forgot about that part. We did mention that though.
What is Dave saying with the G120? What am I getting with the pre? It'll just default to nothing. I know that sounds weird, but it'll just kind of default to not having any sort of power amp emulation engaged. So I guess if actually this is a thing, you could do it in, I'm not sure in Wall of Sound, I'd have to check, but Two Notes does have like a plugin that actually can go on a channel strip. If that has power amp emulation in it, you could disable in the amp and use it in post, like on your channel strip, and that would work. Of watching Adito in the aggression modes. Obviously they add gain, but it seems like there's some EQ and compression that changes as well. It is a bit of a voicing change, yeah. Like you get a little more kind of like top end and mid cut with each stage, 100%.
Blue mode is always.
Yeah, blue mode is my go-to.
That's the sauce right there.
Red I use for leads, but blue mode for rhythms because it's so tight.
Cool. So this is KT88s. On the pentode, and the depth is at 59 right now.
Dave, it'll still make noise, but it just won't allocate a specific tube set to it. It just displays the 6L6s. That literally sounds like you're playing Side Effects by Dallas Smith. It's literally the...
I just made this up and I was like, dang, that sounds really nice. Can never be original. This is what it sounds like with just the normal tube.
Joy Buzzer said, playing my D20 through a 112 cab, but if I wanted to play with 2 Notes more, what sort of setup would be ideal? I'd tried headphones, but I like the feel of air. I mean, running direct into, well, if you're going live, you can run direct into a PA and still monitor through your cabinet. So like you could just go direct to front of house and have the cabinet for stage fill and still be getting kind of the best of both worlds. Yep. If you're at home, just going into an interface and some studio monitors is a great way to do that. That's how I play at home usually, because then if I do need to go silent, I can. But same thing, like if you wanted to, you could blend that with the cabinet, but yeah, either or. Like the headphone output does load the IRs the same way, but obviously with the XLR into an interface that presents more possibilities. Yeah. So, yeah.
Sounds really full and lush. Yes, I agree. It does sound very full, which...
Gunner, man, thank you. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, let's try the triode. This is also only on the single-ended, so I'm curious to see what the push-pull would sound like.
I feel like with the EL, or with the KTs being darker, the single might be nice, because it's a little brighter. Is that the...
This is the push-pull.
Yeah, a little more depth right off the hop.
And pentode. Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah, a little bit brighter, eh?
Yeah.
So, if you go to the laptop for 1 second, what Luke is doing right now is switching between the
I'm just messing around,
pentode
boys.
and the triode mode, which is right here. This little area here.
So I'm on pentode right now.
So this is currently the settings that he has going on there.
Contours at 54% and depth is 75.
Nice, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I like that
Nice
a lot.
balance for sure. Cool. Gotta go set the tide. See ya. Have a good one,
See ya,
Ninja.
Poo Ninja.
See ya, Moon Poo. Sweet. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we've walked through all the tube sets now. So if you have any questions or anything else you want to hear before we go, let us know. Also, reminder, we're going to run until the end of the night. 10% off. Luke's Flow likes to party. Anyone who buys a Pro Series week, we are shaving Luke's head into a mullet on the stream, and it's going to be super sick, and he's going to hate it because we're going to do a real bad job. So... reminder, this will be on Spotify tomorrow. We're going to start posting all of the Gear and Beer episodes on Spotify podcasts. You can listen, you can watch. Just trying to make this as accessible as we can for anyone who might not be able to tune in with us. But yeah, make sure to check that out as well. Merch is off, 20% off for the rest of July. We're going to be continuing to run that. Yeah, do the mullet anyways. You know we need to get you some pit vipers too.
Oh, yeah. I will wear them if you buy me them. I will not buy them myself, though.
They're probably expensive for no reason, eh?
I think they're like $200.
Still gonna send it.
I don't know who Larry.
Oh, dude, I made him the background on all the shop computers. I absolutely know who he is.
The guy with Budweiser.
Not a joke. I literally made him the background.
The guy with
on
the Budweiser.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
You know what? I don't actually hate the shimmer.
That's great.
Now that I'm hearing it, I don't hate boys.
All right. Well, if anyone has any other questions, now would be the time. Otherwise, we're off for the night. Thanks for tuning in. This is a lot of fun. If you guys have any more kind of like FAQ topics you want us to cover, please let me know. You know, again, I'm getting the service emails here, so there's a couple that I think we're going to touch on. I think we're going to get a. I think we're going to plan to get Dan back on here soon as well. He was talking to me about wanting to get back on here, and obviously having Dan on here and being able to pick his brain is always amazing because he just has so much knowledge about literally everything. So if you guys have anything that you want us to cover, email me, sam@redamps.com. I'd love your thoughts on it.
And even if you just have random questions, ask him as well.
If water could be beer, which beer would water be?
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, Michelob Ultra for sure.
The worst beer I have ever had.
Worse than that? That's
No.
not
And
true. No,
Labatt
I
No,
would
I
way
don't
rather
think
have
so.
Michelob Ultra than
Yes,
Mullet.
Nope.
I agree.
would rather have this than Michelob
No,
and
I don't
Labatt.
think so.
Labatt Light's real bad too.
You're wild, dude. All right. Well, thanks, guys. We're gonna do a little,
Wilder am I free?
little outro jammy here, and see you next week. I think Derek's back next week, so we'll be on shaving Luke's head, hopefully.
Well, who knows?
So.
We haven't seen if there's a
Listen,
120
dude, we're
yet.
gonna check the thing, and we're
I was gonna say, while we jam, would you be able to go over there and go check it and then come back, and then once we're done our jam, you tell us?
gonna,
and then
you know
we'll-
what?
No.
We're gonna post a video about it
Okay.
tomorrow when it happens
Never
because
mind.
it is happening. I guarantee it.
Okay. That sounds like a threat to me, but all right.
Dude, I'll buy one and then get a refund after it's done.
No, that's what I'm scared of.